El Salvador President Bukele just had a beautiful speech. There's two types of presidents in other countries. You have the Colombian guy who was just in New York telling the United States government to go against their president. His visa has been revoked, and now he's mad that he lost his visa and he can't travel openly in the United States. And then there's a president like Bukele who just had a speech to his citizens in which he starts out with, we had 80,000 gangbangers that we had to clean up. And we did it. And how do we ensure that doesn't happen again? And he talks about education, respect, teaching how Generation X grew up to respect your elders, to say please, to say thank you. When you see somebody, how are you doing? Good afternoon. Just being polite, being human. And it's very interesting because if you tie it and you look at what's happening to the younger generations here in America, we're essentially heading to where Bukele starts his speech and talks about he had to clean up and arrest 80,000 gangbangers. Our youth is out of control. And a lot of people can argue back and forth, oh, it's because there's no dads, whatever it may be. The point is, do you see the path that they put us on? They destroyed education, they destroyed the family atmosphere, and look at where we're at now. When you look at a lot of the rioting, a lot of the looting, a lot of the protesting, it's our youth that's out there doing this. They have no fear of father. What would my dad say? And we've seen countless videos where it's the mother who finds out that it's her son out there doing some dumb shit and has to go grab him and scold him in front of everybody. The speech just hit home and puts a lot of things in perspective of the path that we were on was a bad one. It also puts a lot of emphasis on the importance of teaching your kids how to be polite, teaching your kids to want to learn, to want to get an education. What do we know about our kids right now? Teachers don't even want to teach them because they're so disrespectful. And they say it all the time. They don't even want to learn. They don't even care to learn. It's like we took the playbook of what they did in other countries, or they took the playbook and then brought it here and said, well, this is how we can make it happen here in America. And they put that plan in place, and we were going in that direction. And now we're at a point where we're either going to go the right direction, which is good, or we're going to go the wrong direction, which is evil. But a decision has to be made, and it's just not made by government. It's made by parenting. It's made by teaching the youth how we were taught and how important that was. We didn't even know or understand it. It was just how we grew up. But now you see the difference and you understand it. It's that little bit of a tweak that determines what happens generations to come. Because again, we can go in one of two directions here. And right now, they're getting ready to put the National Guard out there everywhere. Why? Because the youth is out of control, especially in sanctuary cities. I just thought it was a beautiful speech, and I felt like I had to translate it for you guys. It was actually sent to me by somebody from the community because I missed it. But everything he said, I 100% agree with. You know, it all starts when they're young. And if you take care of the generation when it's young, that generation will take care of the next one. Somewhere along the line, something got fucked up. And now look at where we're at. And there's a lot of people out there who are doing a really good job parenting. I'm not saying everybody, but there's also a lot of people out there, and we all see the videos and we see who it is, that you have to question it. It's like calling a spade a spade. It is what it is. But we're at that point. It's an inflection point. Good versus evil. Here we are.